Hi there. Welcome back to another budget with me. It is the first paycheck in April, and it's also the first of the month, so I have a lot of things to do for my budget routine today. I have a lot of expenses that I haven't recorded yet, so I need to go through and enter those. I also have a bunch of expenses that I haven't cleared, and I'm pretty sure that my account balances are reconciled already. I just need to double check and make sure that um, my envelope balances and my account balances uh, match. Um, I'll also go through and select my top priorities, things that I want to focus on for the month. And then I'll enter in my paycheck and get my money assigned to all of the budget categories, making sure that I have enough to meet all of the goals that I've set for myself in my budget for the next 2 weeks. So that's that. We're going to get started, and I'm just going to start entering in a bunch of these expenses. I have not been um, very diligent about recording them, um, but we'll take care of that now. And from this point forward, I'm going to really make sure that I enter my expenses in as real time so I don't have to uh, go through this again. So the first thing is my waxing, and I'm going to take it from my holiday fund envelope, and that's that. Then another one, I got, I stopped for a cookie treat, and it was on my credit card. Also taking it from the holiday fund, and that amount was 21.45. Okay, can close that. Yep. Another one. I got a smoothie, a very expensive smoothie, but it was a treat. So this is why we do this. Set aside money so we'll have it to spend $7.69 for a small. Okay. Glad I had the money to do that. Okay. Next is I had a medical expense, so a copay, and I put it on the credit card. And this one is actually going to be from the me fund because it was for me, and it was $10. Okay. Next one is Walmart. I got a couple things from Walmart. I put it on the credit card. And this one is going to go to my car maintenance. Car fund. There we go. And it was for 86.77. And I just got like a couple car washing supplies and couple cleaning, uh, interior cleaning things for the car. So that's that. And then for next one is Amazon. Okay. And this one is also going to be a. Actually, I'm going to take this one from the me fund. I don't want to take any more from the holiday. Okay. 73.83. There we go. Oh, and I haven't been categorizing these as needs, wants, or savings. I'll go back and do that later. Okay, I have one more Amazon purchase on the credit card. Put everything on the credit card and then just pay it off. And I can't get around this one. This one is certainly going to the holiday fund. So 45.65. There we go. And then it's a want and complete. Okay, very good. Now let me go back and finish putting in the needs, wants, savings. Okay, this one was certainly a want. This was a need. The copay is a need. The smoothie was a want. The cookie was also a want. And the wax service was a want. There. Okay. Now let me go through and look at all of my uncleared expenses. Well, see, I got a lot of them here to go through. So let me do that and make sure that everything is correct. All right. So for sure, the tutoring cleared. This Amazon purchase cleared. The wax cleared. The cookie and the smoothie cleared. Yep, the copay cleared. Oh, the groceries cleared. And yes, the Walmart purchase cleared. And that's it. Okay, so I have 3 outstanding expenses that are waiting to be cleared. So over the next couple days, I'll get that um, cleaned up. But let me go back to my routine, and now I can check off that I have recorded my outstanding expenses. I've cleared all of the uncleared expenses that I can. And I'm actually going to wait to reconcile my um, account balances. Here, I'm going to go straight towards uh, figuring out what I want my top priorities for this month to be. And I can go ahead and tell you that Um, it's going to be this mini category. I spent ahead on it, so I really want to make sure that I get that um, paid back because I'm in the hole for it. Other than that, in my envelopes, there isn't really anything else that I need to be um, focusing on. Truly, my top priority is um, getting this getting this cold paid back and back to zero because I did something I shouldn't have by spending ahead on it. So I need to get this taken care of ASAP. Okay, back to the main page. Let's see. Give it a second to load. There we go. Okay. Okay, I have got my priorities straight for the month. And now I get to record my income. But before I do that, I want to go through and just do a once over for my budget envelopes, um, just to see where I stand. I have spent a lot of money in March, um, and I want to make sure that I get topped up in categories that I overspent and make sure that I'm on track to get back on track for April. So all of my needs envelopes need to be funded because bills are due with this paycheck. So I'll take care of all of that. Debt repayment is on target. So is my savings. I'll put some money to transfer into my emergency fund. I'll send it to my high yield savings once I start assigning my money. I don't know why this says overspent by $0. It's not overspent, but I'll see if I have any money left over to put into my no judgment fund. I may not, and that's okay. What's more important to me is to uh, pay bills and replenish the money that I spent on that uh, goal earlier in the month. Okay, so my wants are okay, and I may not get the opportunity to fund all of my want envelopes this month after I get the bills paid, but we'll see. We'll see how things work out. And then my miscellaneous fund, I'm short $32.11 because this envelope is supposed to have $100 in it at all times. And then I've got 932.32 that needs to go towards paying off my credit card. So that money has been reserved from my cash in the budget. So okay, that's good to know. All right. So I guess I can go ahead and start entering my income. But actually, what I think I want to do before I do that is um, record my bills. Um, and then that way it'll give me a better picture of like what money I need to put in my envelopes. So let's do that. So monthly bills. Yes, I do want to continue. Okay, then it looks like I have 3,669.53 for bills that I need to take care of. And I do have a little bit of adjustment that I need to make. So my mortgage is correct. My electric bill this month was actually 173.82. Okay, that's that. And then my gas bill was 185.70. 185.70. Okay, and then I actually have another bill that I need to enter. My water bill is due this month. It is a need. I'm going to pay that out of my bank account. The envelope is the water bill envelope, and that amount is 378.05. 378.05. Okay, and it's showing a negative uh, balance here because I don't have any money in my water bill envelope. So, gotta take care of that. It is a bill and it is due, so that is correct. And no, not recording a credit card payment. Okay, we can close that. Very good. So, is there anything else? No. Okay, so now I have $4,107.10 in bills that I need to pay for the month of April. Wonderful. Okay, and they've all been entered here in my uncleared uh, expenses. All of these are the bills that I just entered. So now I have more that I need to go through and clear. And my envelopes, a couple of them are red, but that's why I wanted to enter in my bills first. So I could see how much I really needed to add to them. So let's get started. So incoming fund, yes. Going to name this paycheck number 1 in a minute. The amount is 35.43.45. It did come in today to my bank account, and I'm going to record this as income. Very good. Complete. Okay. And then I also have some additional income, and that amount is 1622.11. Yes. Add to my bank account. And this is also income. Complete. Very good. Okay, now I have about $5,000 that I need to go through and assign. And I'm not going to use the auto assign. I'm actually just going to go through and assign each envelope because I want to be very strategic about where all of my dollars get assigned for this month. So I owe this envelope $1,879.98. So I'm gonna come down and assign that amount to the envelope. Okay. So 1,879.98. And yes, great. Now I have $0 available and I have spent 2506.64. So mortgage is covered. Now utility bills, let's do the same thing here. So all of my utility bills I need to assign to 5952. Can do that. So to 5952 to my utility bills from my unassigned. It should give me complete. Very good. I can close that. And now utility bills flipped green, $0 available, 359.52 spent. Good. I'm actually gonna skip groceries for a second. Gonna go to my water bill. And get this taken care of. So 378.05 is what this envelope needs. Sign. Yes. Amount is 378.05. Complete. Okay, we can close that. And now my water bill is paid in full. And now I have about $2,000 more that I need to assign. So let me skip the rest of the needs. I need to get my student loan taken care of. And it says I overspent by 173.30, but that's just because I went ahead and entered in the student loan bill. So I'll assign 173.30 here. Um, 173.30 should bring me to zero. Very good. Yes, complete. So now the student loan is at zero and 347.01 spent. So that is paid. Now my savings accounts. So annuity was two under by 250. It was supposed to be 500. So I'll put in the 250 here. Very good. And look at that. $0 available and I contributed to my annuity this month. Wonderful. Okay. The retirement. I'm actually going to skip this one as well for right now. Let's go to the emergency. And I know this needs to be funded because I already had the automatic savings deducted from my account. So I'll need to put in the full $500. Very good. Okay, and now I have $500 available, so I'll transfer that in a second. Now let me see how much I have left over. 1,724.71. Okay, one of the things I said was my priority was getting this goal taken care of. So let's go in here, 338.18. Let's assign some money to this goal. 338, 338, 18 or 78. I can't remember. Let me see. Yes. Let me just make sure that 0. Yes. Okay. Finally, I got that one taken care of. Okay. Now I still have um about 1,300 that can be distributed to my envelope. So now let me go through and fix my groceries because I did overspend quite a bit here. So if I assign the $300 here, I'll only have $22.13 available for groceries. So I should probably put, let me see what assigning $500 to groceries. Yeah, so I'm still a little short. So I've got $222.13 available, and I'm short 77.87 to meet my $300 dollar target. But um, mm, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the full $200 into this home maintenance fund, just because I know that I have some home maintenance purchases that I also need to make this month. So I've gotta go to Home Depot and um, get some things. So I'm gonna take advantage of their spring Black Friday savings and get a couple things for the yard to clean up and take care of the yard and get it ready for spring and summer. So now I've got about $1,100 in my home maintenance fund. Um, so that's good. I really don't need any more in clothes. Car fund is okay. So is personal care. Let's check this envelope. I think I've got uh, $60 in here now, and last month I spent $86. So it's about 1% of my income, and right now I'm below my typical spend, and I think I wanna keep it that way. So I'm okay there. Ah, daycare. Shoot, knew it was something. Okay, I owe 185 here to the daycare budget. 185. Okay, bam. There you go. All right, met the funding target there. Mm, okay, my needs are good. Debt repayment is good. Savings. Did I meet all my savings goals? I did not. I think I said the retirement account I was going to leave alone, but let me go ahead. So my in my budget, I said I would set aside 291.67, but my funding goal was 427.50. So what do I want to do with that? How much do I have? Oh, 501.53. Okay, that'll take the whole. Okay, I'm gonna do the 291.67. Okay, 291.67 to retirement. That's good. Okay, now I have about $200 more to assign. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go to once. Okay. I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna skip the me fund, activity fund. I'm also gonna skip. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the $25 here because the weather is getting warmer and we want to be outside doing things. So we're gonna do that. So $25. Okay, good. Okay, now I've got 184 holiday fund. Let me see. Yeah. So I didn't spend anything out of the uh, fund last month, but for this month already, I'm above my typical spend. So I might just let this sit with the 647 that's in here now. I don't think I'm gonna put anything there. My subscriptions needs to be funded. Uh, $20. I'll throw it in here. $20 to subscriptions. All right. 3204. That's good. Oh my goodness. Child number one. Okay, so for child number one, I need to put in about like, what is that? 70, 70, 78. I'll just put in 80 here because report cards have come out and I also need to put towards allowance. So, okay, child number one. Oh, wait, I'm still short. That wasn't enough. 70. Put in 80. Oh, because it was 50. The funding goal was 50. I see. And the suggested was 30.83. Hmm. Okay, I'll leave it. No, no biggie. Okay, child number two. I'm actually gonna not put any money here for child number two, but for tutoring, 60. Need to assign $65 here. 65 for tutoring. Okay. 1986. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna leave the miscellaneous alone. I know I'm short here, but that's okay. Um, all right, I'll throw the 1986 into the no judgment. And then I'll be all assigned. Assign. 1986. Bam. Okay. So I'm still short by $5.14 and no judgment, but that's all right. And I'm all assigned. Phew. Okay. Well, I didn't meet the funding target in all my goals, but that's okay. All of my bills are paid and I got the most important things covered. So I'm good with that. I'll mark off recording my income is done and all of my money has been assigned and don't have any balance errors. And let me just quickly check my actual bank account towards this account number, and I am good there. And I'm good for my credit card balance. Good. Okay, very good. I'm reconciled, and look, nice work. My budgeting routine is complete. All right, all done. That was easy. Hi there.